everybody. It's Big Terp, Kevy, and Cam, and welcome back to Buddy Spirits and Cigars. So, exciting news coming up. We still can't release a lot of details just yet, but be looking forward to an event on our Facebook page. We're pretty stoked about it. Got a gigantic cigar manufacturer that's coming on. He's real personable, super nice guy. So all you cigar enthusiasts will definitely love this episode. Also, thank you to the sponsors once again, man. We're still appreciating all the stuff that you guys have done for our show. We want to continue to grow, so please invite your friends, family, and even people you don't know. Tell them about us and say, hey, go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Do
it.
Anyway, also, Mr. Producer, will you please throw me the item that's next to you? Pretty exciting stuff here. We're very excited about it. We are going to have some merch now, so we are very excited about this. This will not be the only color, but we'll have all different sizes and stuff like that available. If you guys want to support us by doing that, that'll be a huge help. And we'll get all that stuff set up, details out to you. Just comment down below, hey, I'd like a t-shirt. And if you can't get us on YouTube, get with us through our Facebook page, and we'll start setting that stuff up and see if we can get you accommodated. We appreciate the support, really do.
That we do.
We do this to have fun, and hopefully you guys enjoyed as much as we do.
I enjoy the hell out of it.
I do.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
really
a good
do.
time.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I enjoy the hell out of it.
This is the ref.
Yeah. Oh, Nikes.
The ref.
Yeah, people don't like this shirt.
Cam the ref.
I don't know what it is.
It's kind of busy with the stripes.
It's pretty busy. I mean, if you look at it long enough and move your head quick enough,
Yeah. Well,
it'll really start messing with you.
Kind of like them 3D puzzles, you know, you got to look at. It's all blurred
Yeah,
and stuff.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But we do want to wish everybody happy Thanksgiving, and we know that holiday times that you may not be around your phone as much, spending time with family, or maybe you want to be on your phone even more because you're spending time with family. So whichever direction that may be, we want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving for sure. And
Happy Thanksgiving.
You brought the bourbon today, so...
Well, I did, but it's not bourbon today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's,
our spirit,
yeah,
let's say.
the spirit. I mean, we've done beer, we've done bourbons throughout, but so now we're venturing off just a little bit of a same road, but maybe like same destination, but like a back road. You know.
Okay.
An alternate means.
Got a little curve in the road there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a fork, and we went. But anyway, yeah. Let's get to it and see what you guys think. It was one of my first ventures into this particular area, and what'll be weird is, well, you may notice something familiar. I don't know if you will or not. Because, well, I mean, I say familiar.
There's not a lot going on off the nose.
No, they're really... No, I mean, it's really... And maybe that's why I say it's not the first one I ever tried of this particular type. It's the first one that I actually liked. And just...
It's not bad.
So...
Spicy, not spicy.
Yeah,
meter.
spicy, not
What
spicy. What is it?
Come on, ref.
Yeah.
You need your glasses for this one?
It's not hot. It's not spicy. As I was telling Mr. Executive, Mr. Producer earlier, it'll probably be spicier than water. It is.
Well, it is spicier
It
than
is.
water.
So
But
is tea spicy to you?
No.
Oh.
No, I do love a good tea.
what about an herbal tea?
No.
No?
No, I mean, you know.
Like chamomile?
I mean, well, I don't know. I don't drink a lot of chamomile.
That doesn't... What about you? I know you drink kombucha.
I do drink kombucha. Kombucha. Whatever.
Yeah, Bucci.
Bucci.
Yeah.
And that stuff's...
That's not bad. It's,
You know, maybe my palate has changed or grown in the last...
I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad.
I mean, I probably tried this...
I've had worse.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've had worse.
I mean, NyQuil's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's got alcohol.
Yeah, you're right. It's...
I'm not a giant fan of this, I would say, but it's not bad. I feel like it's probably on the bottom of the scale. Of things that we've tried thus far.
Yeah.
On the show.
I mean, maybe it was just.
I mean, I don't have a refined scale.
No.
Like,
Yeah, no, not at all. But
it's,
I think maybe it's kind of like a nostalgic thing for me, because now just looking at it, it tastes. The first time I tried it, I was like, oh my God, this is. I'll just tell you what it is. It's a rye. It's a minor case rye. It's a rye whiskey that's finished in sherry cask. I don't know if you. Yeah. It's by Limestone Branch Distillery. Same people that do Yellowstone. Mm-hmm. I think it's 2 years. And I was doing a little bit of research, and the people that do that, they have a last name of Beam. I don't know how if they're tied into, Beam Suntory or whatever. That I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. And that's something that maybe somebody can find out and leave us a comment.
The comments were busy in one of those last episodes.
Yeah, I mean, some frowny faces. I wonder if it was because I dropped an F-bomb, if it was about Goofy. I don't know. Either way, it's not as good as I remember, and I'll just say that.
It's not my favorite.
Well, I mean...
Well, take it for what you will.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to bring kombucha, as it is slightly alcoholic.
Come on.
It is, just because of the process to make
ferments.
It's slightly alcoholic.
Mm-hmm. And you drink that at work? Well, we'll just have to see about that.
I wonder what your supervisor would think about that.
He's a rule follower.
He's a follower. He's a conformist.
He's a rule follower.
A rule follower. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he is.
Well, it keeps him out of hot water.
Well, I think it probably has something to do with that. Rules are there for a reason. So.
And you might be the reason some of those are there.
Well, I mean, maybe.
In the past.
I mean, I do know that I have been the reason for something.
Everybody's got their claim to fame, man.
So
there's yours.
Just don't. If you ever get asked, like, your opinion on like a online survey after a class or something like that, don't paraphrase Step Brothers or Talladega Nights. It won't end well.
That is hilarious. But
I mean,
if
I
that's
can't
what
believe you guys actually did that.
But if that's what describes how
They
his
asked my
impression of the
opinion.
class, if that's your impression and your opinion,
They
why
wanted to
can't
know
you
what
do
would make that class better,
Were
I
they-
told them.
Were they worried about the copyrights or something?
Well, no, I mean, I don't know, and I just think that I don't know for sure if it would have made the class better. I think it would have. How's that?
And I mean that.
Yeah.
Was it going and doing karate in the garage or something?
No, it wasn't anything like that. No, I mean, there was some shake and bake, but the one thing, it's kind of along the same lines, of what's good for shoulder pain, and I'll just leave it there. So.
I remember
awesome.
telling his brother Derek that. That's great.
Yeah.
So
Well,
the stogie we're having is Rocky Patel Sungrown. Believe it or not, the wrapper is a USA grown Connecticut wrapper.
this is a Connecticut?
Yeah. It's a sun-grown Connecticut. Of course, the internals of the cigar, the binder and the filler, is all Nicaraguan and everything. But pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
great cigar, Rocky Patel. This is a good cigar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not bad at all.
I'd like to check out the whole cigar making process.
Oh,
I'd like to
dude,
see how that works.
we need to go on a tour or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But anyway,
I mean, that'd be cool. Like, do like the Bourbon Trail, and then like go to wherever.
Anywhere that does a cigar, I'd love to see.
Next year, we are throwing around the idea of doing, going and checking out some distilleries, doing some filming and stuff like that. Maybe even go live a few times and all that sort of thing. So if you have any friends that are all about some bourbons and things of that nature, give them kind of something to look forward to. Maybe there's some distilleries that you guys want us to try to go to. We're thinking Kentucky, obviously. Bourbon Trail area, stuff like that. Buffalo Trace and some other distilleries around. So anyway, if there's some ideas you guys want to throw our way, we'll definitely consider them. We'll try to appease the masses. Just like they were mentioning earlier at the beginning of the episode, if you guys are not happy with something, or you have suggestions or any comments, concerns, ideas, whatever, please comment them below, because we'll get back with you. And you know, we understand we can't make everybody happy, but we definitely want to do some things that you guys have ideas on, and it's not always easy to come up with content and stuff like that. So we'll definitely take constructive criticism and ideas and stuff like that. We did have one of our followers reach out to us and say, "Hey, I got an idea about some bourbon for you guys to do," and gave us a cigar to pair with it. That you know, he really enjoyed. It was cool. one of his pairings that he liked.
It.
So
awesome.
I'm cool with it, and we're going to do that. We are going to do that for that gentleman. So, yeah.
Speaking of the comments, one of our more passionate followers mentioned that we should go deeper.
Yeah.
In regards to Goofy.
Yeah. I mean, Mr. Executive, Mr. Producer, feel like that's his job. He's the one that put it out there.
Listen, that guy over there, he might be Mr. Producer.
Maybe, or even producer. Like
producer.
Well, what was it? It was Mr. Executive, Mr. Producer.
But let's not throw him under the bus.
Intern,
all right, so
AV guy.
We don't have a ton of time on here, so I mean, for a quick GTS, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
Googling that stuff, I mean, it's kind of like, all right.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Well,
I thought it was like George T. Stagg, but
I could not figure out what you meant by that.
Oh, really?
I mean, I knew, context says he's talking about going to the phone there. Yeah. But I had no clue. I was thinking, like, go to screen.
Oh,
what is he?
Not bad. I'm more in tune with the younger talk than you are.
Well,
you're like half our age almost.
I look like.
I don't know. Anyway, so we don't have a lot of time, but for him to do a quick reference and off the fly, and I mean, he's got a lot of jobs. So he's trying to watch audio and video and make sure that you guys can hear us and all this stuff.
He does a great. Look at him back there doing a good job right now.
He's got a lot to do. So
look at him right now doing a great job.
Yeah, for him to be able to do that off the fly, I thought, hey, we'll go with it. We ran with it.
We went deeper, though.
Still very controversial.
To that passionate follower, we went deeper.
Yeah. What was the Bovis Goofus or something like that? Or
well, the guy that done the voice of Goofy,
Mr. Bill Farmer.
Actually,
Farmer.
This debate has came up to him.
To him.
Or
the
it did.
Voice.
Really, it did come up to him a lot of times, and so he's like, "All right, I'm going to have to put something out there because I mean, I have so many people asking me. And I never knew it was even a question. I just assumed. Which you know what they say about assuming.
Yeah, I mean, you make an ass out of you and me.
Just assumed that he was a dog. Never thought any different. Cal never entered my mind.
Yeah.
And so, what he say?
Well, I mean, Cal never entered my mind because Goofy's a man. No, I'm just.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean,
you
really are on this bull cow bovine.
Yes, I am.
It is, dude.
Yeah.
So the guy says.
Some may say I'm a rule follower.
That he's a canine.
He's a canine.
He's not a dog necessarily, but he's a canine.
He's a canine.
Similar. He's in the canine family.
Yeah, he's in the canine family, and his words were, he thinks the technical Latin term for Goofy is Canis Goofus.
Canis Goofus.
I mean, he went so far as to translate that into Latin.
Yeah.
So there it is, folks. Settled.
Like
he's
Latin?
A canine.
No, it's dog Latin. Like, so is he? Goofy's not descended from a wolf. I'm just.
Well, I mean, if he's in the canine family, he's got to be.
Well, I mean, maybe there's other canines that aren't. I mean,
right?
I don't know.
I don't know how that works, but
you said he translated into Latin. And that's impressive. But let's go with a different genre here. Do you know what a guitar player's favorite Italian food is?
I don't.
Stromboli.
Oh man!
I was thinking like some sort of pasta, like
string cheese.
That's a good one too. That's a good one too.
String cheese. No, stromboli sounds so much better
does.
than string cheese.
But I like them both.
Yeah.
But could you imagine though telling people that your favorite food is string cheese?
Well,
I mean, that kind of reminds me of like something that we would see on Napoleon Dynamite. We go
Yeah.
back to reference another episode. But.
Yeah.
the movie that you are absolutely mad that you watched.
Absolutely. I'm still, I mean,
Well,
I can
for
look
the
back at
love
it
of
now
God.
that kind of fondly.
Well,
but
hey, did you go back and watch any Disney movies?
no.
Come on, bro.
I stay on that Disney, man.
Yeah.
And I said don't let your
Well-
kids watch it, but I mean, you know, size
But you
6
have
now,
a couple
so
of youngins.
we got to be on the Disney.
You have a couple of youngins.
You have
and
Disney Plus?
You can't.
Yeah, boy.
You can't let them watch
And that-
Cartoon Network.
That
I
stuff's
mean,
crazy.
Yeah.
Disney Plus?
I don't know anything about it. So.
Dude, you can watch all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
You can watch Disney. You can watch the live actions. You can watch the new movies that come out. You can watch Marvel, National Geographic.
Pixar's creations and stuff. I
Yeah,
mean, all
dude.
kinds of crazy.
It's awesome. If you're
There's
looking for
Marvel,
something,
Star Wars. There's all kinds of
Star
the
Wars,
comic
there's the other
stuff
one.
on there.
Yeah.
I didn't like Star Wars.
I watched all the Star Wars recently.
Yeah, Captain Kirk and I just didn't get along. So
I won't tell him. I'm not telling him.
tell me what?
I'm not telling him.
Bro,
I'm not telling him.
you are mixing up two different. Hey, Star Wars and Star Trek fans, please do not get mad at us
Just get down in them comments.
for
and
that
tell
side
him.
of the rim.
I mean,
Wow,
so
he really meant. He's serious.
Yeah. Kirk, go on. What's your question?
so Captain Kirk's not. He's in Star Trek
Yes.
Yeah.
along with Mr. Spock.
Yes.
Okay,
And
so Luke Skywalker,
Yep.
Darth Vader,
Obi.
they
Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Obi-Wan.
Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt.
You know, I mean, Princess Leia. There's tons of
Okay,
Jar Jar Binks is in
So
there.
the-
I hated Jar Jar Binks. I can't stand that guy.
Oh, fine.
I don't know who it is.
Go on, buddy.
Ewoks,
The Mandalorian or whatever it's called. That new
Mandalorian.
Yeah. What is that?
The
Baby
Mandalorian.
Yoda?
What?
Is that Baby Yoda?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, I don't know. What are those things called?
I don't know. I mean,
Baby Yoda, you know Baby Yoda.
Yeah, no, yeah, Baby Yoda. But what is that species called?
Oh,
Mr. Executive, Mr. Producer.
Thank you, Mr.
I'm not
Executive,
sure,
Mr. Producer.
But that's Star Wars, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it's not Star Trek. Okay.
yeah.
yeah.
So
But you know they had the lightsabers that they fought
okay,
with, not
and
the
Star
laser
Trek
guns,
had the
laser guns.
yeah the
and
phasers
stuff.
or whatever.
Yeah.
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 And
So now
So-
let's ask this again. Do you like Star Wars?
no,
You like Star Trek?
not really.
I
mean,
knew you didn't like Star Trek because of the Captain Kirk thing.
Yeah.
But
No.
Star Wars is not
So-
not anywhere the same.
Now, Jean-Luc Picard,
Yeah.
he was the next generation. Now that is Star Trek.
Yeah. There's a whole new. They got a whole new series
Yeah.
about the Picard now.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a song by I think it's the Refreshments, maybe.
Oh, dude, and this guy, his musical
try-
library is.
I'm trying to think of the name
enormous.
of man.
It's unbelievable.
Who?
This guy.
Oh, yep. So well, at least
Got
they like
absolutely
something.
zero musical talent, but what? We'll show your ID card to the photo to the border guard. Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, there's a Jean-Luc Picard lyric in there, and it. Go ahead. What?
Says when asked, Lucas has only joked he's a frog. From the Puppets movie, Pixels, he's an illegitimate child of Kermit the Frog and
Uh-uh.
Miss Piggy.
No.
I do know who they are.
It's unknown. Lucas has chose to keep it unknown.
Okay, and that's cool.
Is
I'm
that
cool
George
with that.
Lucas?
Yes.
Skywalker Ranch guy, right? Did he have a George Lucas Skywalker Ranch? Or is that Steven Spielberg?
George Lucas is the Star Wars guy.
You almost said Star Trek.
Well, you have everybody so confused.
You're right. I
But
do because
didn't-
I'm confused.
I didn't say it,
Yeah,
but you did.
yeah you're right. I'm.
He's the
Yeah.
Star Wars guy.
Yeah. Yeah. My shit is messed up like polio. I'll just say that. Yeah. Yeah. Is that? I mean,
I don't think so.
polio was eradicated, wasn't it?
More or less.
You know, I knew a guy that had polio.
Did you?
Yeah, he was actually my cousin
Oh yeah.
years ago, and he actually became a pastor of a church. And so It was down.
Is there a punchline in here somewhere?
No. Well, no, not really. So he was like, is it 79th that Lowe's is on?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
there was a church down there,
Like-
and it was called.
Mazard Prairie?
No, it's called. It was between Phoenix and Rogers.
It's right there on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was called God's House of Prayer.
Uh-huh.
And so they called it G-Hop across from IHOP. That's what they called it. Legit. That's what they called it. But anyway, he had polio.
Uh-huh.
And he was a drummer.
Really?
Yeah, couldn't believe it. And his left arm, I think it was messed up from the polio.
Yeah.
So, crazy.
I knew a guy that had polio. Of course, he didn't know me because he was old. Like, he was my grandmother's half-brother, like her oldest sibling. And, well, so he was when I was born, he was like 80. So, but he lived till he was like 95. So, you know, I kind of knew who he was. He didn't know me from Adam, but he had polio and walked with a limp. And his, like, I don't remember which.
That would be left.
But I'm trying to think.
Oh.
Yeah, it was left or right. I don't remember. Either way, one of his hands was kind of deformed. And
Yeah. Well, his left was obviously shorter, and he didn't have like much use of that from pretty much his elbow down. You know, I mean, he could like raise his arm up and stuff, but didn't have much muscle tone or any use of his left arm. But
yeah,
anyway,
FDR had polio, right? Is that now? Were you telling me that there's a theory that we haven't eradicated polio? We've just
started diagnosing it
as different things. I don't know. There's also a theory that we didn't land on the moon. So, and there's
Dude, I'm telling you, I the more.
and the internet's
I
full
don't
of
know,
stuff,
Yeah.
man.
dude.
The
I
internet's
don't wanna-
full of stuff.
yeah.
I don't want to crack into it. The bottom line is, I'm pretty sure I don't believe. Have you seen the interview with the guy that works at NASA? And he's like, "We've lost the technology to go back to the moon.
No.
We've lost the technology. What does that even mean?
Well, I mean, dude,
It
we
was a
lost Atlantis.
successive chain of leadership all the way from then to now.
And technology
There have
has
been
only
people
progressed.
working there every day. They've been clocking in at the office of NASA. How did we just lose the technology? Doesn't make sense. There's no way we did it. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe that technology got sent to like
The moon.
The moon?
the moon. I was going to say to like a.
Quick on the Trojan! Okay, go on, though.
I was going to say like a black hole or something, be a rocket ship, but you know.
It's out there in the Milky Way.
Listen, I just don't buy it. There's no way we just lost the technology.
I don't know.
People are clocking in every day for NASA. We didn't lose it. We didn't lose it. There's no way.
You know, I dude, how many times have you heard of court cases or cold cases where, you know, evidence was put in some place and then all of a sudden they can't find it? People are
that's
clocking.
a box of evidence, not knowledge of how things work. Those dudes didn't just like wake up one day and like, damn, I don't remember how we put that little piece together there.
So you're
Some
telling me that
bitch.
some of those folks couldn't have dementia and couldn't remember?
But they worked with folks younger than them, coming in, bringing in the next load of knowledge, the next load of workers to put that together and make sure that we kept that alive all the way through the years.
What's procanoamide?
What?
What's procanoamide?
Ooh, boy.
Exactly. Exactly. You don't know anything about it, right?
I've never even seen it on a truck.
Yeah. Well, that's because it's not there anymore.
Do you
But-
know who would be very mad that you're saying this right now? You went through her paramedic school.
Listen, I'm pretty. Me and Lisa had a rough spot at one point in time.
Yeah, I know. I heard about it. But she is a very nice lady.
Oh, I love her.
Very
I don't know why
knowledgeable.
we ended up in the rough spot, but we did.
Well, probably something to do on your end, maybe.
I don't think so. I was there.
Well, I didn't.
went through the
what?
program.
I don't know anything about. Ooh, you're going to have to.
Well, it's not a story for now. But
It's not a story for now. Well,
sometime.
yeah, at some point.
They
but-
were
bottom line is-
at odds at
Yeah.
a point in time in paramedicine. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey.
We
I get
didn't
it.
lose the technology to go to the moon.
the technology has only progressed.
It's only gotten better.
Maybe they had a chip shortage.
I
Well,
think we didn't go. I think Stanley Kubrick and the U.S. government conspired to fake the landing
why Kubrick?
Oh my gosh.
because he made the Space Odyssey. That's a great time to go ahead and do it. While we are making this movie about space, why don't we?
Was the Space
Fake your
Odyssey
landing.
made in like the 60s, like 69?
Can you look that up?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway.
You are over there just stirring.
Yes. Yes.
You're stirring.
He
I
is a
thought you're
pot
trying to
stir.
get the
This man over
conspiracy
here
theorist.
is a contrarian.
He is trying to get the conspiracy theorist fired up, and we don't have that kind of time.
Yeah. But I am a pot stirrer.
Yeah, you
And
are.
I use like a Bodor. I don't use like a little spoon.
Well, that's no lie.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all the time we have in this show. It'll take us to like 40 minutes if we get him started.
Well, I just want to know, when was 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Looks like July 20th, 1969.
When was the moon landing? I got to know, just real quick. Yeah.
No, that was the moon landing.
Okay. I was starting to say,
Odyssey.
69.
Wait, that was the moon landing?
Oh boy, we can't dive that deep.
yeah,
now.
the moon landing was July
Brush
20th,
the surface.
1969. I do know that.
It's looking possibly winter of 1971.
Okay. All right. That's good enough. All right, fellas.
Okay.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
Y'all have a great night. Good
Hey,
day, whenever
comment
you're watching
down below because we
Yeah.
need some suggestions,
Yeah.
Just go
constructive
down there.
criticism, whatever. We'll
Yeah.
take it and
Go
we
down
will
there.
talk to you in reply. So
Tell us what you want to tell us.
this. Yeah, tell
Yeah.
us.
Say it.
It's
Say
okay.
it. Yeah,
It's okay.
say it. Don't spray it. But
But
Have
say
a great
it.
one. We'll
Yeah.
see you on the next one.
bye-bye.